What do you think it was that was like so catchy about this night that not only has it itself been able to survive for a decade now, but also, serve as a jumping off point for all these other nights? Because Sorted is like the Velvet Underground of DJ nights. It like begat like so much other shit to the point now that it's like almost unrecognizable.
Well, right, because people that are doing parties now, they probably don't know, that somehow at the bottom of the tree, Sorted is there as like, well, if this didn't happen, your party might not be happening. That's kind of, maybe that's, too grand a statement. But if you were to look at it, if you actually looked at the history and the timeline, it would have to be there, and you'd have to recognize it. But what's the question again? Sorted started in May of 1998. It became successful relatively right in the beginning. Probably had a lot to do with the free drink ticket and lenient ID checking at the first party. It was Helena's, Upstage, Trocadero, Silk City, Johnny Brenda's, and then Philebrity, where we are now.
It's kind of evolved a little bit where we're playing like, CFA stuff these days, and, we definitely play a lot more electronic than we did back then. And then, you'll hear the Smiths and rock tracks. I think we just try to reference some bands that make it a little bit easier, and then also include like, hey, you'll hear new things too.
There's Disco 2000 from Pulp, Common People, Pulp, New Order, Blue Monday, Cannonball from Breeders, all of those. Girls and Boys from Blur, of course. I could probably sit here for a while and
I think the vibe's still right. I still care about music. I know Mike still cares about music. The club's great. And people seem to be having a good time. First and foremost, I think people have to have a good time. We're about throwing parties. We're not about trying to sell ourselves off as these world-class DJs or something like that. We just want to have a good time, and that's always what it's been about. As long as people are still coming out and having a good time, I don't see what's going to stop us if we have a place to do it.